ever thought about how important it is for us to give ourselves permission?
Turn that up, Gametime.
Hey, what's up? You know me, I'm just sitting up in my room and I have a question for you. Have you ever thought about how important it is for us to give ourselves permission? So let me tell you, this question was inspired by a topic that came up last year around this time. It was during our sexual health series, which was with me, Cohen, and Christina Saldana. And both of those two women talked about the importance of giving ourselves permission to do things that bring us pleasure, right? Well, I never forgot about that topic, and it has shown up in various aspects of my life, and it recently popped up when I was delivering a keynote back in Austin, Texas, and I talked to a group of people about the importance of giving ourselves permission, right? Giving ourselves permission to age the way we want, to enjoy life the way we want, to do the things and say the things that we want to say. Well, that word came and it went. I did my thing. I moved on with life. And then the word permission popped up again in a conversation I was having with a stranger. Didn't know the woman. She was sharing her story with me, her interests and things that she loves to do. And one of those things is she talks with groups of adults about emotional intelligence. And she was sharing with me how blown away she always is when adults are vulnerable and transparent and share and express themselves. And as soon as she said that, the word permission popped up in my mind. And I told her, I was like, because you gave them permission. You gave them the permission they needed to just let it all out. And after that, I'm like, I gotta do a video about this because so often the barrier between us doing something and not doing something is us. And the way that we eliminate that barrier is giving ourselves permission to do, to say, to be the thing, whatever it is. And I have really just been giving a lot of thought to this and how much of a role it plays in our aging experience. I've given myself permission to, this is an area I gotta work on, say no, and creating boundaries with certain people and doing certain things. And the way that looks is me telling myself, girl, you deserve this. Like the past few weeks have been super busy, but like fun and exciting and full of laughter. And I've constantly been reminding myself, you deserve this, embrace it, enjoy it, live in it, just And so that's how I give myself permission. It may look completely different how you give yourself permission, but at the end of the day, it is important that we give ourselves that permission. And I know it sounds kind of deep. It could get deep, you know, when you're thinking about permission and you're reflecting and processing through things, but sometimes it's not. But it is something that I want us to keep at the forefront of our minds, especially when it comes to what we're allowing to get in the way of the things that we want. Last week, I talked about the importance of embracing interdependence, asking for help. We have to give ourselves permission to ask for help. And sometimes that may look like putting our pride and our ego and everything else to the side to get what it is that we need and what it is that we want. So this is just a reminder to give yourself permission. Permission to be who you really are, permission to move on from certain situations, permission to let go of things in your past that have been hurtful and have really made it more challenging to move forward, permission to enjoy and be and do the things you want to do. Like giving ourselves permission to fully embrace aging, permission to embrace the changes that our bodies are going through, permission to be sad or angry and all of those things. Like, sometimes it's just right here, and it does start with us, and sometimes it's going to involve needing additional help. But all in all, this is something I wanted to throw out there with hopes that we can all learn and grow into giving ourselves more permission, which can enhance our aging experience. So tell me, what is one thing? So tell me, as you continue aging, what is one thing you want to give yourself permission to do? Let a girl know, because I'm sitting up in my room, waiting to hear from you.